Okay. I'm going to be doing some more Feedback Quest 8 stuff. Or Indiequest. You know, whatever name they want to go for here. Bunch of games. I don't know how many I'm going to be checking out tonight. I think I'm going to be checking probably about 5 to 8 of them. I don't have a lot of energy. Very, very, very small headache. You know, kind of one of those ones where it's just in like the back of your head and it's just like, man, I kind of want to lay down. But say la vie. I'm going to be doing something at least semi-productive. In other news, Siva Gunner really kind of cooked with this song. I know he basically just took, what is it? It's Carpenter Brew, but, you know, it still sounds really good. But yeah, this is Siva Gunner's, was it Plock boss music? Anyway, so we're going to be starting off with a game that I just innately hated the look of. And not because it looks bad or anything, but this right here, okay? Now, this image right here, you can't see my mouse on it, but I thought right here, this dude, okay? That guy right there, I thought his nose was a mouth, right? That's a nose. I looked at the other pictures that this game had on, you know, like it's various pages, you know, like store page for Steam or what have you. It's his nose. I thought it was a mouth, and he just has this really squinty face and an absolute shit-eating grin. He doesn't. It's his nose. I don't mind it now, but dear God, I thought he just had this smug little look to him. Just like, yes, I am the knight. I'm the knight that goes, yeah, anyway. So, I'm going to be doing Card Conquest. It is of a particular genre I am not a particular fan of. I am not generally a fan of card or deck building types of games. I'm just not. Simultaneously, I'm going to try to give it a fair shake. And one of the things that I did see about this game, I'm going to lower the sound a little bit, is that it is a tower defense game. And it kind of looks like either, like, maybe a little bit of inspired or influenced by Rogue Tower. Although I'm not too sure on that. I'm not really sure what I'm looking at here. How many of these cards I can take? Yes. Okay. I'll just take whatever this game gives me at the beginning. The reason why I say it's very similar to Rogue Tower is... okay, well, maybe not. Oh, maybe it's because it's a tutorial? It kind of looks like, or looked like, that you would be able to choose, like, different cells to expand the map with, like how Rogue Tower has. Not really sure what's going on here. So, it's actually a 1v... Okay. Hold on. So, is it kind of more like Cube Men? Where you can... Yeah, okay. So it's actually less like Rogue Tower, probably more of like Bloons Tower Defense versus mode, whatever the heck. Alright, so I definitely need some defense. Can you get a miner? What's that about? Okay, I think there is... And all your topazes. I don't think I have any. You can adjust the speed of the game with a slider. Upgrade. No. Sapphires. Rubies. Okay. Shuffle, I have 1. Quick draw. And then I have Topaz Burst. Okay, that gives me 8. Ah, I see. So, everything requires Topaz. Wait, why was that red if I could put it there? I'm sorry? Alright, I'll just put another one there. Stone Tower, what's your range? Maybe that's the range then. Okay, so that is already kind of a small complaint. Clicking on the tower, you don't get to see its range, right? The menu is so big, you can't see how far it's going. I don't think you can... No. Is there a... That's the speed setting, I think. Is there an option to... Damage text? Sure. Frame rate is very low. Is there any music? Power crystal stats, range 2, damage increase 2. Place at least 3 towers in range to increase total telepaths by 1. I see. So you want to build near it. Okay. I do like that, where there are some semi-randomized things. I assume they're randomized. Things on the map that you can actually put stuff near and get a benefit for. I like that. I don't know if there's going to be anything that allows you to collect stuff. You know, like, hey, you can put a miner, you know, like right here and it's in range of these 3, so you get, you know, something as a benefit. Again, rogue tower. So, upgrade, upgrade. You have the corner, or the loop there, so I'll upgrade you. Closest, lowest armor. Let's see. Damage is 90, 0 armor pierce 1.5, rate 2.5. So is that 2.5 seconds to fire, or it's firing 2.5 per second? This is an issue that a lot of games have where, what does this number mean? Is higher better? Is lower better? It looks like higher... Wait, hold on. So damage 80, 96 into... What? 4, 5 into 4. What the heck? How do you read this? Is this good or bad? I don't know. I'm going to put this one on... No, they're doing about the same damage. I was going to put this on the strongest enemy, but doesn't seem to be a thing. So no music at all right now. Maybe for combat? Kind of. Yeah. It's generic combat. You know, drum stuff. That's fine. I think there needs to be some music for the period where you're not actually doing anything. Okay, Stone Tower is actually doing an AoE. Is that what the 5 stands for? Yeah, hold on. So 4, 5, no. So there's nothing on this, I don't think, that is showing you that this is in fact shooting an AoE. Lowest armor, highest armor. Oh no. Furthest, closest, lowest armor, highest armor. How is there not a first and, you know, target the closest to your area option? How do you word that? What is that option actually called? I'm having a stroke here. I'm gonna... Plus, there's also no lowest HP or most HP. Closest, furthest, lowest armor, highest armor. There's 2 options here I think it should have, and they're not here. Stick to target. For the closest? So what? The closest that... So the first one that enters, even if he reaches here, even if there's some closer to him, it's going to stick to it, I would assume. Alright, let's see. Footman. So I have more of the same dude, so I guess they get recycled every time? Tower Haste Aura. Tower Haste Aura, so I can place benefits. Put you there. Okay, that is a massive upgrade, I think, actually. Single target, area. Okay, so the cards do tell you it is an area. I still feel like there should probably be something in here, like 4... Again, what's the 5 about? Okay, let's do this tower. Put you here. Okay. 4, 4, 4. 2.5. So, yeah, I think lower is better. I think the parentheses might, in fact, be its AoE. Because that's a 5. Let's see, how many blocks do you reach? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? Maybe not. I don't know. Do banners stack? Oh, I don't have the thing, right? Okay. I mean, that's probably good to go. I mean, it's doing its job, even at tier 1. Okay. I mean, kind of feels like it's a little anticlimactic getting a topaz at the very end there. Okay, the well restores all of your rubies. Enter here. Enter there. So it is doing the rogue tower thing. I was right. There is that mechanic. It was just the tutorial being pre-made. Increases the range of banner towers by 5. That sounds massive. Okay, it's not doing Rogue Tower, it's a choose-your-own-adventure rogue type of thing, where it's doing the different paths you can choose. Okay. Well, I think Stone Tower is going to be, you know, the superior choice here, so just extra damage, and it has a range or 2, or... Yes, it has a range or 2. Yeah, so I mean, like, right now, my biggest complaint... Oh, you can't get rid of trees. Again, something Rogue Tower. I'm gonna keep comparing it to that. I'm sorry, but it is one of the most easily accessible games in my memory. So the data banks are full. Okay, Footman. I mean, I guess I might as well just dump down a couple more. Yeah, there you go. Restore. And then Quick Draw. Removes all non-spell cards, draw the same amount. No. It's gonna be pointless. Wait, I thought I restored my Sapphire. I did a bad. Oh, I should have... Okay, I can still do that. Cool. Alright, thank you, Dev, for letting me upgrade in combat. Yeah, I don't think this is going to be particularly difficult either. Alright, so Footman... Yeah. Maybe an undo option? I don't know. I probably not, really. I don't think it really needs it. I was just kind of dumb there. Alright, one more. Banner. Yeah, might as well. Okay, maybe a transparency option, or like a top-down, or... Yeah, let's see. So transparency would be nice here, because, yeah, okay, I can't fit it there. Transparency or top-down, or a mode to flatten everything, so just everything is on the same plane, so I can see behind the tree. Just, yeah, like, one of those options would be nice. Oh wow, he's already done. Well, GG on that one, I guess. I love how compared to the topaz, that looks so anticlimactic. Increase your damage. Yeah, again, that looks good. Sacrifice a relic for a new uncommon one. No, but I like the one I have. Increase sapphires by 1 or increase damage of towers by 1. Ooh. Both are good. I'm gonna do that. Okay. Yeah, I mean, so far I actually quite like this. I don't really have too many complaints, you know, aside from the ones I've already said here. I still really think that this particular screen needs some... Yep, it's doing the Rogue Tower thing. Look. More range for the height difference. Does it give it 2 pieces of range? Hold on. 1, 2. Yes, it does. Okay. That is I like that. Personally, I like that at least. I think that's a nice thing when games do that, but it's also kind of right there. It's not making a difference. You can get the extra range, but yeah. I mean, okay, yeah, if I put it there, I can get a little bit of the... Yeah. See, let's do lowest armor. Go for the weakest first. Alright, so you are 1 range short. Does this one... Jesus, that is a monumental amount of range. Holy shit. Sir? How far would you like the buff to be, sir? Yes. But there's no way of upgrading the range there. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Okay, and then we'll just put a bunch of those down. Quick draw. Oh! Sapphire doesn't Oh. Oh, you really kinda want to do the... Wait a minute. Wait, hold on. Where was it? It wasn't the topaz mine. Increased total topaz. Is this a permanent thing, or is it per match? Because my sapphire is not restored after defeating the enemy. Oh! I'm dumb. I am using the sapphire. That's what I'm using to restore the topaz. Right. Reading comprehension. Level -1. I wonder if there's a sapper unit later. You know, just a dude with low HP that has an explosive strapped to him. Or, you know, like a shielder type of, like, paladin thing, where maybe it's like paladin has decent armor and whatnot, but all of the towers will always target him while he's alive? I don't know. Like, there's a lot you could potentially do with this idea, and I like the fact that you are also sending a counterwave. This is not a thing that is done very often. It's just not. Again, it's like the only thing I can think of that did this off of the top of my head is Bloons versus mode. And that one, it's got some issues. It's not terrible, but they're, from the little I've played of it, there definitely becomes a meta, and it's just, it becomes a little sweaty, personally, I think. So, the first waves are obviously definitely very easy. I would assume this game scales right up, but yeah, right now it's feeling pretty brain dead on difficulty. These stone towers are definitely doing the heavy lifting, I feel. Archer towers might need a buff, honestly. Okay, what are we looking at? Arrow tower, that seems good. Towers pierce 10 armor, also good. Stone tower emits earthquakes around itself, lowers the range by 30%. Okay, what does earthquake do, though? Is that an AoE? Is that slowing enemies? Is it both? You can't just, you know, say that and expect me to choose that over, oh hey, poisoned enemies, or oh hey, armor pierce. You know, poison and armor pierce are immediately, you know, concepts that you can grasp and understand of, oh hey, that sounds good. Well, what does the earthquake do? I don't know. I would assume it's good, but I don't know. Yeah, I love how I can just place this where... Yes, I think I will upgrade it. Thank you. I have one left. Okay. There, we'll just do that. Nah, I'll just do that as is. They should be able to do it. Yeah. Yeah, I think they're fine. Yeah, there we go. Alright. Lowest armor. Boop, boop. Oh, maybe it's because the priests... Yeah, maybe that's why all the previous waves I've been doing have been just unkillable. Alright, how far is this thing doing? Quite a lot. Again, the answer is yes. Let's see, so tower... Tower for the topaz. That should be increasing it by 1. Again, I don't know if that's permanent. Which increase... I have bad placement for that. Well, they made it. Again, don't know if these are sacking or not. Should be able to win it with this one, I think. Do you do 2 damage? I don't know if every single guy hitting there is doing 1 damage, or if some of them have the ability to do 2 damage. I think all my guys right now are doing 1. Right, let's see. Sharpstone, increased damage of stone towers by 30%. Banner piece. Banner towers cost reduced to 0. Are you... Really? Increased damage of stone towers. Oh. I mean, the banners aren't... They're costing 1 already. 30% extra damage is very enticing. I don't know. Probably that. Oh god. I only have the 1 tower. Alright, do that. Hopefully that thing can do some of the heavy lifting. Alright, just send that out, go. Would be nice if this remembered the last position. I don't think my tower is going to do the heavy lifting I need it to. Nope. Please don't be 10 damage. Nope, we're good. Okay. Kinda got screwed there a little bit on that. Let's see. So I can only send 1 more. There we go. Yeah. Probably should have just spent my gem on a reroll or something. Because now that thing, I think, is just going to be permanently lost. Oh hey, you can actually see what things you have up there. Yep, my guys reached them. Cool. Yeah, already the difficulty is slowly increasing. I wouldn't say it's really particularly concerning yet, but... I do think I entirely took that hit, though, because... Oh? Oh, you can actually win the game before they hit you. Well, that's good to know. Does make me wonder if there are like, cavalry units you can do that to kind of cheese it. Increases the effect of power crystals by 50%. Eh. Give me the sapphire. What are you? Oh, that was the bad tower. Right. That's their tower. Okay, I think the opacity of these lines need to be lowered slightly as well. Because, yeah, it's like, you can't really see the path that they're going to be going on. At least to me. It's a little hard right there specifically, at least. Yeah, not really doing much there. Maybe something to differentiate the archer towers is they could give them so that these things benefit by giving them 2 cells of distance as opposed to 1 per height differential. Let's see, so... Oh right, I took the extra damage over the free banner. A little bit of post-choice regret on that. I don't think... Yeah, I'm not going to be able to get... Alright. So we got 2 more. What do we got? We don't have any big hitters. I'm just gonna go for the safe route here. And again, just... we need music here. 2 more. Alright, I'll upgrade both to... There we go. So what are you? A magic tower? Obelisk. Armor pierce 0, 3 seconds poisons. Okay. Footman Knight. Priest. Priest. Go. Oh, it's an 8... It's stone tower, but better. Well, kind of. It kind of missed a little bit there, but yeah. It's not a little concerning at all. No, sir. Why would I be concerned about a poison AoE tower? Hopefully you can get it. I don't think I need to use this just quite yet. Oh, that would have... No, that is all of the topaz. I'm really hoping these stack. No idea if they do. We're just going to do lowest armor. Stick to target? No, just do closest. That way you spread your poison. I kind of screwed up there. I think there is incremental gains every wave on unit statistics. Zombie lowers movement speed of enemies by 15%. That seems good. Health by 15%. Pierce all armor. Okay, so you can definitely make arrow towers viable. I don't know if enemies are currently having armor, though. And again, there's no music for this menu either. Ah, crap. They're all good, though. That is good. This could outdo that one because slower movement speed means they get hit more often. An enemy having, you know, if it has by default 100 health, it now has 85. But it being slower by 15 might mean it might take a second hit. That is probably best because stone towers. I think. Probably. Maybe. I don't know. Okay, we're going to upgrade you. Plop down a banner, because why not? It's 15% extra haste. Actually, can we directly see 1.7? 1.4. Yeah, you can actually see it. Okay, so yeah, also on that note, just, yeah, lower number is better. Okay, again, we need lower opacity here. Because I cannot see... Is that in both of these? I think that's in both. 2. Restore. 2. 2. Plop you down. We're going to upgrade, upgrade closest. Don't stick to target. You're going to do least armor. And upgrade. Okay. What is the attack speed? Oh. Okay, I was looking at the wrong value. Well, that's a 1-2 punch. I don't know if poison is stacking. It kinda looks like it is with that. Let's see, Footman, Stone Tower. I'm only gonna do one run of this, but... I mean, you know, so far, doing pretty good. I think. Probably, maybe. They do not seem to stack. I've been wasting my points. Oh, you can't get rid of towers. Ew. That's a little stinky. Alright. Oh, maybe it's not stacking. I'm not really sure. Yeah, these towers right here are... So I assume that the level 2 is doing 50 damage per second. I'm assuming that's what the right side is meaning for all that, but all these towers can only go up to level 3, and yet you see, like, the next level up despite that. I wonder if they're... I don't know if this is, like, a currency you can permanently upgrade stuff with for future runs. That remains to be seen. Okay, Okay, we're going to do furthest, stick to target, go. No. 3, they can probably make it. I'll just put down another healer or two. Put you down, I guess, and just... might as well just fill it out. Yeah, because they're already taking a lot of damage. And again, with that new relic, I should now be able to cheese them a little bit more. Increase the health of your units. Restores all of your rubies. Well... I don't know if I'm doing just particularly well, or the game is just kind of easy. Yeah, I don't think I can increase this thing's range, can I? Not really, no. Does this count? I don't know if that counts for the 3 towers. Footman. Well, hopefully 2 towers can... Oh, no. There's flying units. Please? Uh-oh. Yeah, we're good. Okay. Yes, it does. The banner counts. Nice. Okay. Upgrade you. 2. 2. Should I restore? Probably not. I don't think the stone tower should be able to do that, but I'm not going to complain. You know, the idea of a mortar shooting a plane out of the sky or a helicopter is a little silly, but I mean, it is still shooting a projectile, you know, you get a skilled enough user, yeah, maybe. Okay. Okay, right, so that is... I need an undo button. I didn't mean to do that, I double-clicked. Well, crap. No, you know what? No, I think we're good. Because I should be able to... kind of. Yeah, they're very nearly getting through. I think the stone tower is actually emitting an AoE midair. Oh my god, we're not actually making it through. Oh, that's bad. Those poison towers can kindly screw off. Oh my god. Oh dang. I think this is going to be the first mission where I really start having trouble. The fact that the poison towers are doing so much, just having hit a unit at all, yeah, that's bad. Oh no. Okay. Would be kind of funny if the banners could somehow buff each other. 3, heal, and then footman maybe, just to have an extra potential meat shield to distract the towers with? I don't know. My lack of choice here is kind of screwing me. Oh, that's not looking good. No, that's not good at all. Ooh. It's got 3. Oh! Nope, that's it. Nope, 1 HP. Come on, I'm relying on you guys to get there before the frickin' thing... Oh, no! Oh my god. What was that, like half a second's worth? They were... If I did not take the shackle, that would have been lost. Doubles hour tower range. What do you mean this is the end of the playtest? What do you mean? No! You can't do that to me! Yeah, so you can actually kinda... purchase new units. Yeah, look, there's already cavalry right there, and there's your flying unit. But what does the... What else can you do with the money? Can I, like, upgrade the cards? Default. Add. G. Oh, okay. Oh, you can... you can kind of just be done with them. I kind of feel like if you get certain relics, you could probably just do, like, an entirely arrow tower only run. The fact that they get a benefit of just ignoring all armor is already kind of massive. I don't know what's scaling. I think armor might scale per wave? I'm not really sure. I didn't really read it, because I think it does actually tell you in the pop-up, and I didn't read it. But there you go, that is the demo of Card Conquest. I like it. I like it. I've said it now probably 5 times, because it's the only complaint I can really think of. The music, or the lack thereof. I got nothing else, really. I like it. I like that it's kind of doing the Rogue Tower aspect. I like that it's kind of doing a little bit of the, you know, the versus BTD stuff. I think it's a nice mixture, and tower defenses that let you be the guy sending units, well, they're far and few between. I like it. I can't really say much else on it. So, the next one up is going to be a game called Hexlite. It is a strategy, well, if you can guess by the name, hex game. I'm not sure. Why is it opening in that window? No. No. It's opening in my second monitor. It's still opening in my second monitor. I just tried to fix that. Okay. There's no options menu. There's no options menu. I can't... Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That's bad. Okay, what if I... Was it shortcut properties? Okay, no. Hold on. Create shortcut. Because if I do the modification of the shortcut with, like, -W, it should window it, right? But if I... What do you mean? What do you mean that I can't? Hold on. Having some issues. That didn't window it, in fact. Okay, that's the third try. Okay, hold on. There we go. I remembered. Okay. If you hit Windows, Shift, and arrow keys, you can swap it between the two windows. I remembered. Okay, shop. You can, and there's roguelike stuff here. You can upgrade between waves. Roguelite, even. Roguelite, sorry. Let's see, start run. Broad defense increases the number of defense upgrades by 2. Increase the number of the production upgrades by 1. Enhance all attack upgrades to give 20 attack. Well, I don't know what that means. That could be good, that could be nothing. That could be like a 2% increase, it could be a 200% increase. I don't know. Alrighty. So... what are we doing? Start level. Okay. Okay, so it is... Yes, okay. I don't know what to really call these types of games. These types of games have been around as an idle game, or not an idle game, sorry. As a flash game for ages, where you have, you know, cells or circles or what have you that are slowly generating like a single unit, you know, then you can highlight them all, you know, with your mouse and then send them out. These types of games have been around since, I think, the early 2000s, you know, like 2004, 2005, 6, what have you. And again, they're just, it has been a very common flash game style. That's not a bad thing. I like the fact that this one is actually kind of semi-automatically just sending them forward, as opposed to me just having to constantly manually do it. Although I don't know if there is a way of getting them to stop doing so. Yeah, like maybe I want this cell, or let's say this cell right here. And that cell should just... I lost the level. Those weren't my units. I'm blue, not red. I failed. I failed because I thought I was the color on the left. That is a great start to the game. Player tiles, okay. So can I have this? Yes, you can actually do what I was trying to get at. You can make a defensive line. Huzzah. Okay. So that is going... Okay, yeah. I like the somewhat different take of this style. Okay. Gonna have you feed into him. Oh, that's creating a choke point. You're not going to be able to make too many... Ooh. No. Oh, you can do that quickly. Alright, I like that. Kind of too bad you can't have it split, so it's like an either-or, was it like a Zorgate something? Yeah, just sends one here, sends one there, just equally splitting them across. So how do you upgrade? Q, W, or E? Hey, yep. How do you upgrade, though? Is it the... Ah, I see. So it highlights if you can do it. Oh, you only have a certain amount you can do that with. Okay. Increases the number of defense upgrades, attack upgrades. I see. So then... Yeah, okay. I wonder if you can steal upgrades from the opposing side. What are you doing, dude? There you go. Yeah, do that. Whoa. Okay. The zoom is kind of confusingly reversed. Like, normally right side would be zoom in, left would be zoom out, and that is an extreme zoom amount. Oh, that's bad. Oh, that's very bad. Oh, that is phenomenally bad, and yes, they can in fact take your thing. Well, that's bad. Well, I've really botched that one up. How fast? Okay, 1, 2, 3 does in fact affect the game speed. So that's nice and easy to stand. Okay, do that, do that, do that. There we go. Okay. Yeah. All your tiles. Oh, wait, hold on. That sounds better. Do that. Okay. So it is doing the roguelike thing where it's just having all the what is effectively your relics up in the top right or top left. I know my directions really. You know, you got your east, your west. Oh, defense? It's probably good. Oh, do you lose upgrades every, if you use one? How do I word this? I'm paying attention to this and failing at actually formulating sentences. If you use an upgrade, is it a consumable, effectively? Do you lose it? Ooh. No. Come on. They got 2 production centers going, which is probably why that's being so tricky right there. There we go. Okay, increases the number of defense and attack upgrades by... Oh, cool, there is actually going to be more than one on ones. That's nice. So I do have a few upgrades. No, maybe they just reset every time. Oh, maybe you can only do 1 upgrade per cell? Yeah, maybe. Oh, there's one in the center. Oh, that's 2. Oh, shit. I think that one's gonna get caught. Yeah, oh, shit. Okay, what was it? Q? W. W for defense. There we go. Okay. Green is dead. Green is completely scared there. Send you there. And we lost center. I like how simple this game is, and it's already kind of addicting. You're lost. You're fine. Just send you there. Okay. Send you there, and we're done. There might need to be some sort of icon or color that indicates that you're... Oh, that is a... that is a wretched starting spot. I am not confident about that. Okay, maybe give both of these guys... Oh, I wanted to do offense. Oh. Damn. I wanted to give them attack boosts. Yep, another game that needs an undo button, I think. I wanted to do attack boost so they could kind of like rush to the left and secure the left side. Let these two duke it out here, and then slowly encroach on one of them. Okay, we're going to just... Damn! Ah, no! No, 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 no! Yep, as I fucking thought. Damn it! Damn it, no! Ah! What the heck is this? All production upgrades also increase production by 1, but also have... That? Yeah. Yeah, I'll do that. Give me that extra little bit. Because if I can keep these things protected, then that's just, you know, going to really help out the very, very beginning of it. Well, actually, it's kind of not at the same time, because then that means that it's going to take almost twice as many to even just take a single unit. Hmm. Ow. Ow. Okay. So, I think it's like... Some of the things I think that maybe should be changed on this one is an undo button, because if I accidentally assign that, you know, I maybe don't want that to be a permanent life choice. Aside from that, just maybe a way of making it easily so I can, like, click and drag over 2 cells to just equally have them auto-send between those two. Aside from that, maybe just, like, a right-click to immediately clear the... you know, the area they're sending it to, because right now it looks like you have to, yeah, double-click on them. Right-click, I think, is being unutilized other than just moving the screen around. So right-click would probably be a better utilization of that, because, you know, it's like, okay, that right there would be a good bulkhead. I want that to be a defensive point. Let that currently build up its units. This is going to be an attack spot. You know... And the enemy attack icons, right? Like this right here, it kind of becomes hard to see things. Like, am I attacking? Are they attacking? I don't know. Okay, there is... I made this a defensive point, and that is the attack point. Oh, okay. Well... But I do think this is a very good example of how you can take a very simple premise of a game and make something very good out of it. Enhances all attack upgrades to give you 30 attack. Increases the number of attack upgrades by 2. Okay. So this is just through and through a good upgrade. I thought the yellow ones were going to be like a positive in it. Oh my Jesus. Ew. Oh my dear lord. Okay. Oh. Oh no 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 no. No, you are not starting yet. I'm gonna try to consolidate middle, but that's bad because then I'll... Oh god. Well, this is definitely a start, huh? Okay, so that should now... 30 attack increases number of attack upgrades. I'm just gonna give every single one of these things attack upgrades. Yeah, there we go. Alright. Production on you. Go. Slow. Okay. Captured. You will be sending out. You will be getting supplied. Attack. 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 Supply. 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 Okay. That is going to be lost, I think. Okay, if I can quickly blitz the south here, we should... hopefully... be good. That is that. No. When you have something like this where there's a lot going on, I do think that there probably needs to be an icon for when a thing has no outgoing, well, no outputs. Because it's a little hard to see if, you know, like maybe this is not attacking there and I think it is while everything else is going on. Send you to the north. Okay. Attack, attack, attack. Yeah, again, I thought that was attacking. It's not. It was just building. Same here. Yep, again. I think it's doing something. It's not. Again, yep, right there. Not doing anything. Yep, and there's another one not doing anything. There we go. Reduces the transfer and attack rate by 75%. That seems good. Oh, that's a nice map. Yeah. I would kind of like to see a map maker for this, really. It's really kind of one of those games where you would kind of expect such a thing. Okay, let's see. Give you the attack upgrade just so you can kind of blitz the neighbors here. Alright, you go south, you go there. I'm going to give you that. Okay. I do kind of like how there's actually a little bit of like a Factorio aspect to this as well, because you can basically just... You can kind of think of these things as basically just conveyor belts. You know, they're just sending a single value down the entire route. Okay, upgrade you. I like how you can actually see the value just slowly going down. Again, conveyor belt. Ooh, that's a production center. Yep. I mean, look, you can just keep on attacking my dudes and it's just not going to get you anywhere there. Ooh, that one on the other hand might. Yep. I like that. Why are you being a pain? There we go. No, 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 no. Stop! Stop! I think he's sending stuff still. Damn it. It's becoming an absolute it's becoming an absolute cluster here. Oh my dear. Okay. Yep. Yep. Yes. Okay, cool. Yep. And again, I kind of wish you could just, like, make a pattern with the Yeah, like, click and drag across all three to send it in a wave across them. Don't know how you would easily make that as a thing, though. Probably be a little tricky to do. Don't think I have anything. Nope, right there. Well, that was a fun map. Alrighty. Okay, we are on the back foot immediately. Right, I don't want to do that. Put you as attack. Attack. I'm hoping that the attack cells in the early stage, yeah, it kind of looks like that's doing it much faster. Alright. Send it through the wave here. Okay. Feed into you so we can get that last one. Alright. Okay, they only have one production center. I think we're okay for now. I don't think they have any extra upgrades. I think they start it off with the upgrades, otherwise they don't get any. Ooh, that's bad. That's bad. That's very bad. It's bad, okay. No. No. Damn it, no. No, I think this one's a bust. I don't think I can do it. I think the lack of production upgrades is yeah. Nah, I don't think this is... Don't think this one's happening. Yeah, I only got half the tiles right now. Nah, that one's bust. That's unfortunate. I think I lost this one because I didn't have the... Like, if I had gotten more production upgrades, I probably would have had it. Yeah. Oh well. Is what it is. Alright. Well, I think I am going to move on to the next one. I like this one. I thought I would like this one. I like this one. No options menu is also kind of a little confusing. Alright, I'm going to click this button. Alright, it does give you a... It does give you an option. I need to check that because I've done some certain other games where that was not a thing. So it is nice to see that it is in fact a thing. Okay, what next? What next? Oh dear. Let me look through the list here. Is this the one I think it is? Hold on. Let me quickly look at what the games are. The game list again. I have the names here, but I have some I don't really particularly want to do tonight. I think this might be the one... I think it is. Come on, open the thing. There you go. Okay. Alrighty, yes, it is. Okay. So, this one is Shadows Must Fall, and by the looks of it, it looks to be a tower defense incremental type of thing. Well, not incremental per se, what am I trying to say here? Each successive wave becomes more difficult. Survival. That's probably more of what I mean. And again, it looks like there is a meta progression rogue-like thing to it. Rogue-lite? Select a mask for the ritual. You get 5% extra gold, move speed, and health globes. With that, apparently. Danger level 1. Okay. That was kind of loud. Alright, gonna lower it slightly.
The monoliths, they do not belong. They blight our lands, drowning them in shadows.
Oh. Oh, we're talking... So this is supposed to be, like, a good entity speaking, not like, evil. I thought it was like an evil old man.
I am the last light. I bound the monoliths at a great cost, but the mindings weaken. You, born of my shadow, must perform what I cannot. You must perform the ritual. The ritual cannot be forsaken. In its absence, the monoliths stir and the shadows spread. Seek the scrying stones, gather them to perform the ritual, and rekindle the light, before all is swayed by shadow.
Ashnaz Krimpatul. Oh god, what is that? Is that like a sight range, or open the chest and choose an armament to stand against the shadow? Oh! Oh god, that's loud. Attack speed is... I'm surprised that this has such a small difference in damage despite... Same range, a very small amount of difference in attack speed. Okay. Game. Okay, sound effect needs to go down. There we go. Auto fire. So it's a... garlic-like? Oh, it's doing full screen window just natively. Well, that's convenient. Cleanse an area to find a scrying stone. Scone. Okay, auto-fire is in fact actually auto-targeting them. So if I turn this off... Okay, yes it does. Okay. I'm gonna keep that on just because I can focus on dodging and whatnot. Sorry, what? Okay. Why am I getting punished for that? FOV is 60? X minus 30, what? Oh, the coins disappear. Well, that's a little... So, did I just bone myself out of auto-fire permanently? Attack speed is 1.5, range is 4.9. Attack speed is faster, applies burning, collects 6 thing to increase attack power. How common are health globes, though?
Potion seller, I require your strongest potions. I need it to look like a ring. Why? Potion seller, my potion belt only has so many hooks to store it on. I have an additional hook inside of my pants, if you know what I mean.
That's gross, dude.
Potion seller, does that mean that you won't sell me it?
Dude, you're kind of a freak, you know that, right?
Potion seller, I know.
Press F to convert a weapon into a tower, which fires on its own. Huh. So it is doing a little bit of tower defense. Okay. Okay. Slinger shoots projectiles at you. Oh wait, can I just dump it right there? Can I drink this? Yes. Okay. What does K do? Ah. Fair enough. And my auto fire is still... I'm sorry, what do you mean version 0.1? This already seems like a pretty polished game for a 0.1. Well, polished despite the auto fire fact, but you know. Oh right, I have to manually fire. Ah. So does this get the upgrade? Oh no, there is actually health on the towers. Please tell me these get repaired between waves. Is that poison or just slow? Oh, that... Slow is monumentally disastrous, actually. When a tower falls, be patient. In time, it shall revive automatically, or... X to move. Oh, you can actually move it. That's nice. Can I keep you out of harm's way, or do they automatically target you? Right here to sell. No, I don't think I want to do that. So is there... Sound balancing is also a little rough in it, I guess. That would be another one of my complaints so far. Oh right, I have to... Yeah, there we go, okay. Inflicts 30% vulnerable, 30% chill, attack speed, 6/6. Increases damage taken, doesn't stack with other vulnerable sources. Both are good. Increases dodge by... So what the heck am I doing with gold? Still feel like the sound effect compared to the... Oh. I think there's only combat music. Wait! Wait. So this options menu is completely borked then. What the hell? Okay. Haste aura. That sounds pretty bad. Let's put you here, maybe. What is this? What are you? Drag jewels into sockets to customize your armament. Okay. Piercing 1. So does it just go through a tower? I'm not sure what the heck gold does. I would assume if you go through enough of these tiles, you eventually find a merchant of some sort. Something a little bit of Call of the Lamb, maybe? You could place more towers. So can you only have one of the... Like, if you don't turn off auto fire like I did, like a dingus, then... Can you have multiple of these firing at once? Because it kind of looks like that's not the case. I'm gonna put these two a little bit back here as a fallback point. Maybe that. Oh, he's dead. That works! Oh yeah, Pierce is good too.
Yeah, baby.
What are you? Wait, what are you? What is that? An enemy tower? I guess? I'm not really sure. I did get a health orb though. 5 more of those and I should get a little bit more damage. Well, that one was disproportionately easy compared to the others. Apply an armament to receive stun chance but lose crit chance. Apply to an animate again, but lose stun chance. Drag the forge onto an arm. Yeah. There you go. I don't think it can stun anyway, can it? I think that's just a special effect that some things have. Speaking of, there you go. Okay. Relic chest. Relic chest. So, it shows you... I guess there really isn't a need to... Like, that gives me just more room to walk around with. Are these just walls? Yes, it is. 30% more health globes and increase item pickup. That sounds good. All armaments attack 10% faster. Why do you gotta give me that choice? I want that because that means my main weapon gets more damage. But that also means that things die faster, and if I can get a couple more kills per wave, that also means that more things might drop orbs. Ah, Wait, can I destroy this? Oh, no. Huh. Okay. Hmm. Yeah, it's kind of like a little bit of a mishmash between a couple of different games. A little bit of Garlic, you know, Vampire Survivors and whatnot. Oh, I have 6 of these. I thought I only had 2 of these. I'm reading the hotkey of the oh, God. Levitating monsters become flying. Well, that sounds just wonderful. Dust to dust. I'd rather not turn into dust, please and thank you. Oh, cool, it's floating now. Decisions were made, regrets were had. I don't know if you can get a notifier on how much... Oh god, oh no! Much health. Okay, I got 48 health. I'm not dead yet. Please die? I got 4 seconds. Please die before the end of the way. Please die. Towers, please! No. Can I give you a target? No, you can't tell them what thing to target. Ah. He probably would have dropped something good too. Oh, hey. Every 6 suns grants 1 attack. Yeah? Every 6 critical... Yeah! And 1 attack for every... Can I just... No. Damn. Did I just waste that gem? Yep, I think so. Why did I do that? Why did I do that? I don't know. I don't know why I did that. Okay, merchant, what do you got? That's a lot of stuff. What am I looking at? Equipped for a 15% sun chance. Inflicts poison. Okay. But these are gems, right? So that's going to go into the one and only gem slot on every single weapon that I have. Area choice, 20% more gold. That would be a very good relic right now. Destroy monster may leave behind treasure. How much money do I have? 64. I got diddly squat, really. Eyeballs. I'm going to buy that. Okay. Okay. Yep, so you get a merchant every so often. And then this is... Destroy is... Crippling aura. Wandering projectiles. Because I assume this is really more important for... Yep, that is... Oh! Oh! I think I kept the gem. It was just on the ground. Yeah, okay, cool. I did... Oh, thank you. God, that worried me. Okay, every 6 critical hits gains 1 extra thing. That is what I want for that. Okay. One piercing on vulnerable. Assuming it's not just an AoE, like, grenade that just splashes and then ends. That should probably do good. Then destroy a portal. Levitating. Slams nearby, disabling actions. Get rid of you. Damn. I'll do that. Give that to... Hammer, maybe? No? Oh, wait, hold on. T? Hammer? There you go. Okay. Okay, I don't like that. That's just very time-consuming to move stuff quick a lot. Can I pick up multiple of these? No. Can you... Merchant? No? Okay. I don't want to be rude, but could you move? I think they all have about the same range. I think. Can I shoot over these? Yes. Okay, that one has the greatest range, so that one should probably get relocated a little bit further away. Wait. Oh, it's, okay. No! Oh, no. Well, there's another small issue. Choosing the tower you want to specifically is a little finicky. Alright, so storm resistance, which, I mean, you know, whatever. Sprinting monsters. Let's not do that. There. Cannot move these mid-mission. I think the merchant needs an option to tell him to kind of, like, skedaddle, so you can actually do stuff. Also, maybe HP bar for that. Okay, I can actually shoot over the stones entirely. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh! Oh, no! You know, I did the math, and boy, am I bad at math. Can I just, like, do that and they'll just prioritize that path without attacking that? I really hope so. I don't know if these walls ever regenerate or if they break and they're gone permanently. I've got no idea. Towers apparently come back, which is nice. I don't know about the walls, though. So that was awful. That was absolutely terrible, and I should have never done what I did there. Okay. Well, at least I can now kind of jump over that. Okay. Let's see. These are gems. Apply 10% of damage. Slow enemy. Inflict oil? That's, it's an interesting... Oil spreads burning. Ooh, if only I had a... If only I took the other thing, actually. God dang it. Shoots a projectile at you. No. No, I'm good. Sure. I'll do that. Shoots out a slime ball. No. No, I'm good. Oh, that would have been funny if there was another one. Permanently gives it 1 range and -1 attack speed permanently. Sure. Sounds good to me. What do I use it on, though? What has the least range right now? 5.6, 5.4. What would be the most useful, actually? I kind of feel like this would, because it's got... Oh, right, it lowers attack speed, yeah. Contains a sacred spring where you can heal or earn divine forge. What does that mean? See, so this is already kind of in the back lines a little bit, so I guess we might be able to make this into like a little fort. Okay, hammer. Let's just give you chill. Okay. I don't think I have a whole heck of a lot. No. No, I don't. Take that. I don't have money. Well. Okay. Sacred Fox Fountain shimmers with life. From its watchful eyes, 2 orbs emerge. One brimming with restoring vitality, the other burning with untamed spirit. As you reach out, you can sense that only one can be claimed. Earn Divine Forge. Apply to an armament to level it up. 40 health globes. Will that count?
Yes, it does.
Good. And what is this, like, boss wave now? Merchant, I really need you to move, dude. Dagger, hurling hammer. So that thing has a pretty dang good range right now. Hammer has chill on it right now. Dagger has for every 2 max health, so... We'll give the hammer extra range just because it has chill right now. Right, and oil is only spreading burning, so... It'd be nice if it would also give it a little bit of extra damage. You must face it. Let's not put you right in the middle. That is quite large. That's also a little loud. Oh, hey. Yeah, keep giving me these health orbs. Yeah, give me the health orbs. Yeah. The Hollow Prince. Yeah, the Hollow Prince is here. He ain't looking so hollow, he's looking quite thick. Oh, okay. Apparently I dodged that. Ooh, he's doing actually a good chunk of damage. Oh dear. Okay. Yeah, slime balls or slime ore or whatever is slowing me there can kindly go right away. I really badly timed that one. Man, I thought I had good damage. I was one-shotting some of them and then just nothing. Like, he's not even half health right now. Yeah. Is he getting faster? Oh god. Oh god. Oh no! No! Let me— no! I was hoping I was going to be able to beat the first actual boss. Nope. I got a new unlock! At 25 health globes, gain seal stone. That— oh, that's... Oh, these are not choices. Okay. Breaks down a tree or a rock. Okay. Imbues an ornament with a new jewel in the fated socket. Okay. That's just the Yu-Gi-Oh card. Is that legal? One gold every 8 seconds while spawning monsters attracts monsters. So that's definitely a double-edged sword. I mean, the pixel art on it is fine if it was handmade. And they didn't just, like, take the card art and then, like, shrink it down and kind of, like, pixelate it. I really hope that that is not going to cause them any kind of legal issues. Because that is actually just the Yu-Gi-Oh card. That is... Here you go. That is quite literally the Pot of Greed card from Yu-Gi-Oh! There you go. That's it. That's all that card is just draw 2 cards. Right? That is what that is. So, my thoughts. I like it. It obviously has a little bit of work to be done. The music is kind of like a little bit non-existent depending on which screen you're looking at or what's going on. Sound effects I feel are a little bit too loud across the board, or for the most part. That menu, the actual options menu, needs to not. It needs to work. It's an options menu. It needs to work. But in a general sense, I like it. I think it is a nice take on the whole survivors, garlic survivors, whatever the hell, vampire survivors, garlic-like, whatever, so on and so forth types of games. I like the fact that there's a little bit more to do than just run around and projectiles automatically shoot at you and then just, number goes up and it's a freaking slot machine, right? I like vampire survivors, but really down to it, it's a very simple game, and if I remember correctly, it was actually produced by a guy that actually works in casinos. And he made the game to basically just be a slot machine. This is kind of taking a little bit of a different approach, and I think is a good groundwork right now. And I think it does have potential for the future, assuming it gets updates. And, well, again, I like these types of games, actually. So hopefully it gets somewhere. Because I like this. I like this one. But yeah. I like Survivor games, generally speaking. Alright, so that was Shadows Must Fall, right? Yeah. Okay. So, I think I'm now on to my 4th one of the night. I think I was saying I want to do somewhere around 5 to 8-ish. So I want to check out this one. I do not know. I think this one does not require a second person. It is also, well, it is of mild concern because it is just an EXE and you can't see the Windows menu? Really? The UAC? No. Okay. Well, that's a little strange. So, the UAC, the pop-up of Windows protected your PC thing, that's popping up for this. And again, it is just an EXE at 78 megabytes. So if my stream goes down and, like all of a sudden my bank account is drained, well, it's a virus. But it is called Pandora Legion of 2. Okay. kind of had half the thought of making a joke on that and making my audio go scummy as if I was being hacked, but eh. They captured your best friend, liberate all resistance fighter, defeat all fascist... Pandora demo version 84. Thank for playing. Love to hear back. Good or Pandora Legion of Two. So this is a great beginning. Oh, you can't see this either, can you? I can't even show you it. It doesn't want to get captured. Initiation score 50 is apparently the window name. Oh my god, okay. Alright. I'm gonna have to cut that out of the VOD. I mean, not that really anything is shown there, is it? It's just my freaking local hard drive stuff. Anyway, so I'm going to take a screenshot of this. Hold on. F1. Screenshot. Go to screenshot location. Okay. This is the screen that I see if I hit F1. That's a lot of stuff. I don't want to read that. That's a lot. I wanted to play this one because I thought this would be kind of like Contra. Oh. Oh no. Ooh. Is this broken? I don't have a gun. Do I? F1. Scroll. Okay, hold on. Use plus and minus to control sound. Actually doing nothing. Okay. WASD, shift to sprint. You can't shoot while sprinting. C to pick up. Okay. Hold left mouse button to focus to increase accuracy. Release to shoot. Shotgun flame. Rifle. Okay. Do you not... Companion. He looks for his targets and cover with range. Right mouse button to send him. Double right click to... Okay, F to... Press U to load sprites from the folder. Press F2 to switch. Turn on texture interpolation. Do not press F3. Do not press F3. Look, if you tell me not to do a thing, I kinda gotta do it. Oh my god, it's doing the scroll wheel thing. You can focus where... I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing. So, music is obviously on a very short loop. Wait, can you crouch? Wait, what was that? Yeah, C is crouch. There's no reason to do it, seemingly, though. Load game? No, can't do that. God, the gunshots are so loud. Hold on, let me try to turn this down a little bit. I think that's literally just the dev saying alarm. So I got one of them, but I got killed. Ah, God. Obviously, do I need to, like, even make a mention of what the obvious Yep. There we go. There's no gun, though. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay. Alright, so that last pop-up was actually kind of useful. I cannot in fact stab while I have gun. I don't think. Right-clicking does nothing. Pressing 1. Okay, you're not John Space Marine. You cannot in fact stab and then... I feel like I need to yell over this. Oh my god. What? Okay. Ammo is bad. Reload? Okay, we don't need to pick up guns for ammo. Oh, that's a lot of them. Oh my dear lord. Crouch behind cover. Crouch units are invulnerable behind cover. Stay still to crouch behind cover. Shoot or move behind cover. You are always safer behind cover. Shooting or moving forces any unit to stand up behind cover and will be vulnerable. Cover still has a chance to block. Okay. Oh, I still feel like the game is very loud. Okay. Run up to here. Crouch. Alright. I thought you told me I was invulnerable. Or is it when I'm shooting I'm like... Yeah, I think when I'm shooting I'm above it. There we go. That is not good. Okay, so the reticule does actually, like, decrease in size as you bring your mouse closer. Oh, you automatically sit behind cover. Oh boy. Oh, please don't tell me it sends me to the beginning. Previous again. I don't know which is which. Like, is this a full restart and this is checkpoint? I have a gun now? I don't know why I'm starting with a gun now compared to the previous time, so I'll take it. Please shoot. I didn't shoot. I meleeed. Okay. So... the rather brutal nature of this game, the fact that everyone is dying within 1 or 2 shots, I like it, but for this game in its very rough state, as it is right now, is proving to be more of an annoyance than a, you know, a desirable, commendable thing right now. Are we using a Luger or a Nambu? Okay, why did he not shoot? I was clicking. Shoot! Shoot! You have a pistol! Shoot! The thing was saying that you can't move and shoot with, like, a rifle and whatnot, and fair the fuck enough. Alright, fine. I'll take that. But a pistol? Oh. Oh. What? If you, like, click and hold... Oh boy. Okay, so I don't even know if I'm going to make it to the companion aspect of this game. There's supposed to be a companion that you can command. That's why it's called, you know, whatever of two. Go watch the footage. You can see him pulling up the gun to shoot. Does not shoot. I'm just going to run for the end, I think.
Oh boy.
Okay, yeah, definitely don't hit previous. That's just bad. That's bad. That's bad. That's bad. That's bad. That's bad. So, this game is in such a rough state right now, I'm not even sure what it is that the dev might even want for feedback on this one. like, kind of almost everything, you know, is in need of work. Oh god, that was immediate. Like, yep. With companion. Buddy, I don't have my companion yet. Jesus Christ. I'm sorry, but the encyclopedia entry just popping up for the frickin'... Please shoot the gun. Okay. I think, like, all the other bugs, all the other issues, that right there is what I was about to say. The biggest glaring issue. Like, even being tolerant of all the other issues that this game has, like again, just rough UI, whatever's going on up here, I think that's literally the frame counter of how many frames have been, you know, generated throughout the game. Whatever's going on here. Even being very forgiving and lenient of every other aspect of this game being very rough, the fact that you trying to just shoot the gun, like, again, right here, I can't shoot. Why? That right there is the biggest issue I have with this right now. Because I can kind of, you know, put aside all the other issues that this game has, but not being able to shoot back is the biggest one. I think I'm good. I'm gonna give it one more try. But I do not think I'm even going to... Yeah, just sometimes he just doesn't want to... does not want to shoot. The whole game needs work. Quite simply, the whole game needs work. I think that, like, for the little bit of shooting you can do in it, where the gun wants to actually shoot, again, I think the premise is fine, the idea of it is fine. It kind of reminds me a little bit of Contra, and the fact that it's a lot more punishing, it feels like a more tactical, you know, type of Contra type of deal. Or, I don't know, maybe like a little bit of like a Contra combined with like Metal Gear. Yeah, Colonel. But, yeah, as it is right now, it definitely needs work in pretty much every aspect. The GUI is completely buggered. The fact I can't shoot is completely botched. I had high hopes for this. I thought by the screenshots, because the graphics, I feel like right now, are probably one of the, like, most refined aspects. It probably is being, like, they probably bought a asset pack for, you know, for use. for use in games like this. It's probably just all pre-made assets that an artist already made and whatnot. That's fine. They probably didn't make it themselves, but that's fine. I don't care about that. Asset pack usage for some reason kind of gets like a bad rap for you know, asset flips, right? Like I don't think this is an asset flip game. I think they're trying to actually make something here. The graphics are fine. But right now, I think that is the most refined part, and yeah. Obviously, in the very, very beginning there was a little bit of, like, screen tearing or something going on there. Like, you could see outside of the level. What was that game? There was a spoof game on Metal Gear Solid. I don't remember what the name of it was. What was it? Was it Unsnake? Unsolid? I don't remember. Unmetal? I think it was Unmetal. Yeah! Unmetal. Right? Like, for some reason it kind of reminds me a little bit of that. But I don't know. Like... The only thing I could probably say to the dev is, obviously it needs work and keep going. You might have something good there. But as this is, demo or not, this is an incredibly rough state. You know, it's like music. I don't even remember if there's music already, but you know, music, sound effects are actually kind of okay. I don't think any of the sound effects were really too glaringly bad, but I did have to turn the game down very, very low. So balancing is bad. So that would need to be worked on. The menu, or really was kind of effectively like the complete lack of a menu, and then just on a tree you have the load game button, which I don't even know works. I don't even know if that works. Yeah. Anyway, I'm going to move on to the next one. I don't want to be too mean and tear into it, but yeah, obviously that one is... It's very rough. I'm like I said, I came into that with a little bit high, little high expectations, and oh yeah. Hopefully he's able to kind of grind that one out and refine it, but yeah. Let's see, what else do we do? Well, I guess we've kind of already done one tonight. I guess we can do another, and a CMD just opened, and that is... Ooh. Ooh, that is some... Oh, that is hard on the ears. Oh my god, it's still going. Okay, I was going to say we're going to do another... another Survivors game, another Garlic-like, but I was not expecting that for music at the beginning. Oh man, I actually kind of have a headache already from that. That is incredibly rough. I'm going to... That's not the song I wanted. Hold on. Which one was it? Was it? I guess it was, but it wasn't quite at the same time. I mean, it's the same game. Okay, Windows Explorer is not working. Man, I love Windows. It's such a great operating system, isn't it? I really want Steam to finish their damn operating system and bring it to Windows. Or not Windows, PC. Alright, hold on. Let me... While the music is playing, I want that one. There we go. Yeah! I don't have any other kind of Alice-y sounding music, you know, like kind of whimsical. Alright, so what this game was called was, I already forgot. Hold on, was it? It is Alice in something or other? Alice vs. Zombies. Alright, very simple name. And I still forgot. I love my memory. It's great, isn't it? So I think that heals you? Yes, it does. Okay. Alrighty, so it is obviously very simple. You can make little, like, demonic dolls that go around and kill things, although they don't quite keep up with the enemies, do they? You can heal yourself. I'm not sure what the MP does, if anything. There's also sound effects, apparently. Oh, it was muted. 3. Doll damage, doll speed. Okay, we'll do that. Doll speed, doll damage. Okay. So... Wait, is that a hotkey? Yes, it is. So 1, 2, and 3 is not the mana cost. That's your hotkey. Come on, doll, please reach. Lance doll or knife doll? What's the difference? Why is there nothing, like, giving you an idea of what the heck they do? I mean, other than just scrolling the camera around, this game is basically entirely keyboard operated. Doll speed, doll damage, we'll do speed. Do you not get an upgrade yourself for movement speed? Is this a boss? Yes, it is. Oh god, it's like a girl from Toho. Toho? I never know how to pronounce that. I don't know if I'm getting mana for them dying. I am about to... Yep. Okay. I think that is... Oh, there's a history thing. Okay. Of course, there's a difficulty thing. I'll give it one more shot, but I think I've already seen what's here. I think there needs to be a Alice upgrade to give her extra speed. I really do, and I think the doll speed upgrade needs to be a little bit better. Please actually kill them. Thank you. Come on, kill the thing. There you go. Kinda. So this right here is kind of part of the problem right now, is they cannot keep up with the monsters, but you don't want to get hit by them. I think by default they need just a little bit more speed. Lance just... Oh, that actually upgrades one of the knife ones. Okay. The enemies also seem to have a little bit of a phantom reach. Ooh, that was a good save. That, on the other hand, is not. Please come back here. Like you are... you are entirely beholden to the dolls taking it upon themselves whether or not they think that you are worthy of saving at that particular moment. Yeah, so it looks like they all just kind of... There are moments where they're all just focusing on the same enemy, and that is extremely bad. Hold on, let me put on some new music here. Oh, that's only 5 HP. Oh dear. Kill, please. Please kill. Killing is good, in fact. Murder. Murder now. Alice in Murderland. Okay, so, dolls, you might in fact notice that you are not murdering. You might not see how that is in fact actually a problem. Okay, I don't think this one is going to slow. Poisoned. Oh, that... oh, God. Yeah, that's actually even worse. So, when that particular game is running, there is a CMD in the background, which again, like the last game, it's a little concerning. Okay, I'm going to try to do one more game, although I will say that that game actually gave me a headache with its needle music. So, the next one I'm going to do, and probably the last one of the night, depending on how I feel going forward, is a game called Abysm. It kind of looks like a little bit of a... I like that menu. That's a nice menu, actually. What the heck was I gonna say, though? I think it's kind of like a sliding box puzzle. There's a specific genre game, apparently, that's called. It's a Japanese game. It also kind of vaguely reminds me of Sokoban, apparently, is what that was. Okay. So it's apparently kind of a Sokoban game, and it reminds me a little bit of Dig Dug? Northex? This is where your investigation has taken you to the catacombs of Portsmouth. You're not normally superstitious, but this place instills a sense of foreboding which is hard to ignore. Wow, we can dig really quite quickly, can't we? Is controlling your character too hard, or do you simply feel that the game is too fast? You can change the game speed in the settings. Oh, thank you, voice in the head. As your hand touches the effigy, you hear a distant roar and experience a powerful jolt. It feels like all warmth is drained out of your hand, heating the smooth stone. I like and do not like that font for the double O's. Needful. As you enter the chamber, a heavy iron grate thunders... Oh, I was reading that. I assume I need to touch all these. Yes. Okay, that is the win criteria. Oh man, my headache is actually really quickly getting worse from that music. Ooh. Oh man, alright. Yeah, I think this might be... I think this might have to be the last one of the night. The town was built on the ruins of an old Roman settlement, and some believe the catacombs are much older still. Remains of an unknown civilization. Who knows what you might find down here? Yeah, just ignore the death stack there of boulders. And yeah, it's got a little bit of like Dig Dug and whatnot to it, and yeah, I think Sokoban was probably a good comparison to this. I did not know what the heck Sokoban was. I think it's a comment on the itch.io for this game. I looked it up, and yeah, Sokoban looks like it's a Japanese, basically block puzzle series. And yeah, that's basically what this is. So far, I like it. I tend to not really care much for sliding puzzles or, you know, puzzle games in general, but so far I kind of like this one's premise. I do not like how every level is starting off with him going, ah. Your mind reels at the sight of the beast. You've never seen anything like it. It looks unnatural. It's almost unreal, like the feverish nightmare of a demented mine. Okay, that one kind of worried me. So... Oh! Okay, that does happen. Okay. Is that gonna kill me? No. Really? Oh, I didn't activate the ones up there. Oh no. Can you like push a boulder into him, or does it have to be fall damage? Uh-oh. Or not fall damage, but, you know, the boulder dropping on its head. Is it gonna veer for me if I'm to the side of it? It doesn't even need to. So what is affecting the boulders from... that? So... do they have to be... Huh? That seems a little inconsistent, because now that one won't fall, despite being basically the same type of scenario, being on top of something else. Or do boulders just have very, like, poor friction? That's why? I'm not really sure. I think it might just be a boulder on top of boulders doing that. Oh, they explode. Oh, isn't that so nice? So if you're too close to one of them dying, you die. Well, I guess if you're that close to them anyway, you die regardless, so... kind of a non-statement or factor, isn't it? Alright, please? There we go. This is one of those games where, past a point, you're really going to want to speed it up on... You're going to get impatient. And that's going to cost you some time because of restarting, and that's what happened there. I got impatient. I tried to speed it up a little bit, and yep. As one might expect. Died. No, I've done that. No, I shouldn't have done that at all. Oh, no. Ah, damn it, I was gonna push them into the pit so I could get some extra room. I don't know if I need to do that, but I kind of wanted to. Shouldn't have done that, I don't think. Actually, why does it matter? No, it doesn't matter. A button to just show you which ones you need to access would be nice. You know, like, even if it's only showing you a rough, like, arrow to a directional. So I think I'm missing one still. Yeah, that one. That was a little anticlimactic. I thought that was going to be a little bit more dangerous and filling of the pit. Oh, I thought that took me 7 minutes for that level. Wait, did it? Or 2 minutes? Well... R does not reset? You're kidding me. Skip chamber. Oh. Well, that's a nice option. You know what? This whole game... like, I like the menu design. I like the music is nice. The gameplay is good. Again, I'm not particularly fond of puzzle games or, you know, type of games like this, but I like it. I think pressing R should automatically reset the thing, though. I don't know why I can do this. I don't know if there's a purpose on doing this. I don't think there is. Yeah, in fact, it kind of looks like you shouldn't do that. So, can I go from bottom up? No. No, you in fact cannot. Okay. I thought maybe the top block was basically keeping it all in. Apparently you can do that fast enough to where you actually prevent it from falling. I don't know if that's intentional and it's meant to be like a high skill thing, or if that is in fact a kind of like bug. Oh man, okay. So I think what you need to do is this. Push that there. Push that all the way back. That's there. There is now a chamber, or a spot in this chamber. Imagine if touching these things activated like that right there. Oh, I like... There's like a little Legend of Zelda push animation. Yeah, or you walking past it, activating it would kind of suck as well. No! No! I didn't want to do that. Oh no, is there an undo button? Huh? P. There is actually a restart button. It's on P for some reason. That's... Why that letter? Of all letters, why that one? Is it on P to make sure you don't hit it on accident? Demetria? You came here to investigate a series of unsettling disappearances. But will you ever be able to report your findings? Would anyone in their right mind believe them? I think part of the reason why I'm liking this game, you know, again, like, the menu is nice, the music is nice, but I think part of the reason why I like this is rather than... Oh, right, that happens! Whoops. I think... The thing I'm trying to get at and say here How do you do that, actually? Oh, it's an explosive wall. I'm dumb. I have a headache. That's my excuse. I'm gonna go with it. I still don't think I actually said what I wanted to say. The game has a story. That's what I was trying to get at. That's all I was trying to say, is this game has a story, seemingly, and... What the hell else am I trying to say? The presentation. Right, like, okay, you're an archaeologist, you have a reason to be here, you know. So on and so forth. It's not just, hey, here's a bunch of blocks and do whatever with it, right? Talking and headache are not helping me actually do puzzle game. Who would have thunk? And one of the things I never even got around to saying about the Alice game, there aren't any pickups, right? That's one of the things about Garlic in general, is there are pickups in the world that you can pick up. That's kind of a redundant statement, isn't it? But there are things in the world, the chandeliers that you can activate for floor chicken and whatnot. But that one, it's all just, you know, kill things and get mana. And that's fine, but I think there should be a little bit of extra so you don't, you know, kind of like screw yourself there. Oh, you can almost do that. Okay. Let's see, accessibility? Huh. Clear light radius. Oh. Okay. So, it looks like the demo here alone just has, let's see, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18. 18 whole levels. If not the whole game? Is this the whole game? Hold on. Is it? Are you a demo or the full game? No, this is a demo. There will be more levels. Wow. That's... yeah, no, that is a good puzzle game. I like that one. I actually kind of want to keep going at it. It's just... it might sound a little mean, but yeah, no, the game really... the Alice game's music really did give me a freaking headache with that music. Apparently the game Abysm was inspired by Boulder Dash, which I can't say I'm particularly familiar with. Let's see, Boulder Dash video game. Wow, no kidding. It really actually is 1984? Boulder Dash is a game from 1984. Good God, no wonder why you haven't heard of this thing. There you go. Where's it? 1984. By First Star Software for Atari 8-bit computers. And right there, you can see how it's already very similar. You got the dirt to dig out, you got the boulders dropping on whatever that is. You know. Jeez. This thing was, okay, well, they didn't like it. Generally speaking, this was a very popular game, though, for its time. Oh my god. It's still getting made. Is that... Is this game one of the longest lived game series? Because 1984, when was the first Legend of Zelda? Like, okay, so you have Pong. Pong was 1972. What is really counting as, like, a video game at a point, I guess? Boulder Dash predates Tetris by a year. I'm sorry? Really? When was the first Legend of Zelda? That was also 80s, I'm pretty sure. Right? Yeah, 1986. Tetris only predates the original Legend of Zelda by a year. Damn, dude. Well, that's a heck of a thing to do. That's a weird thing to find out at this point in time. Okay, well. Go. That is the games of the night. I'm going to go take a Tylenol. Yeah. So, what did we have tonight? We had... I think about half of the games were good tonight, weren't they? So we had the Cult of the Lambish thing, tower defense game. I like that one. Abysm is good. The Rogue Tower card defense thing was good. The Contra-looking thing was rough. The Alice versus Zombies one is very bare bones. And has needle music. And did I do another one? I don't know. I don't know. I'm not... I'm very good. I am professional. I keep list of what I am doing. Doesn't help that there's been so many tonight. Well, so many. 5, but... also combined with last night. I'm going to keep coming up with excuses. I'm gonna... go now. Most of the games were good. I think the other two could use a little bit of working, but I wouldn't go so far as to say that they're bad or bad ideas. But yeah, I'm gonna go. Have a good one, folks, and until next time. I will probably do another stream on a bunch of the games tomorrow. I still have... let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 games right now of this particular jam to look at that I want to do before the jam ends. The jam is ending in 6 days or 5 days. I think it's 6 right now. It is currently ticking down at 6 days. It is 6 days. Right? And this is kind of why, like, the title is a little weird, right? Like, it calls itself Feedback Quest 8, but then, you know, it's like also Indiequest, right? It's all over the place on names. Feedback Quest, right? So. But yeah, it, got 6 hours, or 6 days left to it, 7 hours. And yeah, there are a lot of entries. I do not think I'm going to get to about half of them. I'm wording that bad. I don't think I'm going to look at half of them. I don't think I'm going to be able to get to that point of looking at effectively 70 different games. That's a lot. 5 days effectively left after tonight. If I'm doing 5 games each night, that's 25 games. Combined with the ones I've already done, I did 11 on the first night, I've done 5 tonight, I think. That's 16, another 25, 25 plus 16 is what? 2 plus 3 would be... Or 2 plus 1 would be 3, 16, so 6, 25, 41. I wouldn't even get to a third of all the games. Now, minding some of them are also probably extremely short or broken to the point where I basically can't play them, probably Titles to Titles, for example, or Pandora, the Legion of Two, I think was the name of it, the Contra game there. You know, depending on what games there are, what quality they are, how buggy they are, some of them might be very, very exceptionally short-lived. And that would, you know, obviously help inflate the amount of things I can look at. But yeah, as said, I'm gonna go. Gonna take a freaking headache pill because, yep. So, yep, have a good one, folks. Until next time, see ya. Have a good one.